Ever wondered what waking up in the year 2050 might feel like? Imagine the air you breathe is perfectly optimized for you, adjusted by your smart home based on your sleep cycle. You look outside, and instead of traffic jams, you see quiet, autonomous buses gliding along while delivery drones zip by like busy bees. It sounds like something straight out of a movie, right? But the future of humanity isn't just a sci-fi script. It's being written right now in labs, in boardrooms, and in the halls of power. So, what does the road ahead really look like? Let's break it down. First, let's talk money. The global economy is like a massive orchestra. For a long time, the US was the first violin, Europe played the brass, and China was the percussion section that suddenly decided to start conducting the whole thing. But now, the music is changing. According to major institutions like the IMF and the World Bank, global growth is set to slow down. Think of it like musicians hitting a few sour notes. Trade tensions, growing debt, and aging populations are all slowing the tempo. While inflation might have cooled off, the cost of living for many of us hasn't exactly dropped. In fact, many countries are still trying to recover from the economic roller coaster of the 2020s, making it tough to hit even basic development goals. Now let's shift from the economy to the military. If the economy is an orchestra, then military power is a high-stakes chessboard. But here's the twist. Some of the chess pieces are now AI-powered drones and elite cyber warriors. The old rules of warfare, based on sheer numbers and firepower, are being rewritten. The new game is about tech dominance. Nations are pouring billions into cyber defense, quantum encryption, and autonomous weapons. It's a race to see who can build the smartest, fastest, and most unhackable systems. But here's the scary part. While the tools are getting smarter, the risks are getting bigger. A single mistake, a single line of bad code, could trigger a real-world conflict. It's like playing chess blindfolded, while the board is on fire. So, with all this change, how are we, the people, actually doing? Well, it's a mixed bag. Climate change is no longer a future problem. It's the soundtrack to our daily lives. Rising sea levels and extreme weather are forcing us to completely rethink where we live, how we grow our food, and even who our neighbors are. By 2050, it's estimated that over 1 billion people could become climate migrants, forced from their homes not by war, but by water. At the same time, technology is sprinting forward. AI, biotech, and nanotech are dangling the promise of longer lives, smarter cities, and medicine tailored just for you. But these breakthroughs come with some heavy questions. Who owns all this data? Who gets access to these life-extending technologies? And what does it mean when your smart fridge knows more about your health than your doctor? Socially, we're living in an age of paradox. We've never been more connected globally, thanks to the internet. Yet, studies show that feelings of loneliness and social division are on the rise. Our digital villages connect us, but their algorithms can also push us apart, creating echo chambers that reinforce our biases. Education is transforming, with virtual classrooms and AI tutors becoming more common. But this tech revolution risks leaving many behind, widening the gap between the haves and have-nots. The future can be wonderfully inclusive, but only if we consciously design it to be that way. So, where does all this leave us? We're standing at a crossroads, somewhere between cautious optimism and genuine curiosity. The path of humanity isn't a straight line. It's a winding road full of twists and turns, shaped by our choices, our crises, and our creativity. The good news is, we aren't just passengers along for the ride. We are the co-pilots. And while the future might look foggy, our headlights, science, empathy, and our incredible imagination have never been brighter. In the end, trying to predict the future isn't about bracing for doom or waiting for a utopia. It's about preparing for all possibilities. It's about asking ourselves, what kind of world do we want to build? And maybe more importantly, who do we want to become when we get there? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the future, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.